In the summertime between his freshman and sophomore years, Harry crosses paths with a famous person. Things will get dicey for Harry if he goes back to school, Darby says. Darby admits that he has spent the entire summer reading Harry's friends' correspondence. Even Darby is pursued by Harry. Darby manages to ruin an entire cake. And Harry is locked up by the Dursleys. Nevertheless, Ron and his family come to Harry's rescue in a flying car. During their school supply store adventure, Ron and his friends run across Gilderoy Lockhart, a famous wizard and author, who claims to be Hogwarts' new defense against their professor of dark arts. This is all because Ron was worried that his letters were going unanswered. In the films, Harry also meets Lucius, his father, and Draco Malfoy, who is his archenemy from school. Jenny, Ron's younger sister, finds a book in her bag, and Lucius helps herself to it. If Harry and Ron want to take Ron's flying car to school, they have to get around Darby, but they crash it into a whooping willow. Ultimately, Harry discovers a note at the school stating that the Chamber of Secrets has been open. Aircraft enemies. Watch out. According to Professor McGonagall, Salazar Slytherin, one of the school's founders, wanted to rid the institution of witches and wizards with their dirty blood, so he built a secret chamber and placed a terrifying monster inside it. Only his heir could control the monster. Because Harry and his friends think Malfoy could be the heir, they use the Apologies potion to assume different forms and confront him about it. Another point involves Harry and a snake. This was a skill that Salazar Slytherin was infamous for. Plus, a lot of people at school think Harry is the real heir. They discover that the room had been opened half a century before, and a girl had perished in that opening. At Riddle, Harry discovers an enchanted journal that belonged to Tom Marvel, a former student. The journal starts chatting with Harry and showing him memories, including a time when Hagrid was accused of opening the chamber after her. Despite Maureen's fear, Hagrid manages to advise Ron and Harry to follow the spiders after he is arrested. The lads venture into the woods and encounter a gigantic spider called Eragon. The spider reads from a page that the terrified Hagrid's mother had, explaining that Hagrid is innocent, insinuating the phenomenon of petrified creations that has persisted throughout the school year. They learn that the monster is actually a gigantic serpent capable of instantly killing anyone who looks directly at it, and terrifying anyone else who catches a glimpse of it. The school persuades Lockhart, who possesses world-class skills, to enter the chamber and rescue Sister Ginny after she is taken there. But Ron and Harry find out that Lockhart is a con artist with no real talent, and in the end, Lockhart ends up racing against his own thoughts. In addition, Ron and Harry find out that the girl who died in the chamber 50 years ago is the one whose ghost is wailing Myrtle at the school. She then leads them to the entrance of the chamber. After a cave-in, no one can get in except Harry, who discovers Ginny unconscious next to Tom Riddle's ghost. With the help of the diary, Harry tricks Ginny into opening the chamber after realizing that Tom is the true heir. Tom further discloses that he goes by the name Tom Marvel. His future name, I am a Lord Voldemort, is an anagram of the riddle. After a fight breaks out, Tom calls upon the basilisk thanks to Harry's snake-talking abilities, and Harry takes possession of Godric Gryffinder's sword. He gets a good look at the monster and kills it in the end. In order to defeat Tom and rescue Ginny, he sinks a fang into the diary, which is held by the basilisk. In a scene that takes place after the credits roll, Harry tricks Lucius Malfoy into releasing Dobby after accusing him of putting the diary in Ginny's bag. Who Am I? Is the title of Lockhart's new autobiography. A mirth about his erasing memory. Asterisk, don't forget to subscribe and like star. Much obliged for your time.